Hey guys, this is Mr. Stumball. We have a test tomorrow. Here's the review for you. Gonna fit a whole bunch into just a little bit of space, so stay with me. Question number one will say write an equation in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. They give you the slope and the intercept, so what we're looking for is y equals this number times x plus whatever this number is. So y equals negative 2/3 x plus 3. It will be that simple. There will be a couple of equations that'll say write a linear equation using the situation. The bike rental is $10 plus $5 per hour. So this $5 per hour is your slope. And you start here at the $10, your y-intercept. So $5 per hour plus the $10. Or it could be 10 plus 5h, either way. Write an equation. This is where we are solving for b. They're going to give you a point and the slope, x, y, and m. And this can go here, in x, y, and m. And we're solving for b. So y equals mx plus b. 3 equals 2 times negative 1 plus b. Multiply together, get negative 2 and add it to both sides. B equals 5. You are not done when we're here. Take the 5 that we found and the slope that they gave us. Y equals m, which is 2x plus 5. Now it's going to have you write an equation. We're still solving for b, but this time they do not give us the slope. Luckily, we have this wonderful slope formula here that we can plug these two numbers in and find the slope. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 7 minus 3, 2 minus negative 1, so 2 plus 1, gives us 4/3. Our slope is 4/3. So what you want to do is take this, and either one of these points, it does not matter which one, preferably just use the first one. It'll make things a little bit easier. X, y, and m, y, m, x plus b, solving for b. Multiply, add to both sides, now you have b. Once you have m and b, y equals mx plus b, just like that. Find the slope, then find b. A lot of these we are finding b. Write in point-slope form. Point slope form is easy. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. You're replacing x1 and y1 with your x and y coordinate, and m with the slope. It's that easy to set up. There's two questions on there that's like that. So you do y minus y1, which is 4. So y minus 4 equals m, which is negative 3/5, times x minus x1. So minus negative 2, you will see it plus 2. Writing point slope in standard form. First thing you want to do is multiply both sides by your denominator. Okay, denominator, multiply there and there. So those cancel out, and now I have 3y plus 2 times 2 equals, 3y plus 2 equals 2 times x plus 1. So we distribute there to get rid of our parentheses. And we're here in red. 3y plus 6 equals 2x plus 2. I need to move the x to the other side and this number to the other side. So we'll subtract 2x from both sides, subtract 6 from both sides, and we get negative 2x plus 3y. Do not try and combine these. Do not try and combine those at all. Equals negative 4. But my x term cannot be negative, so that becomes positive, that becomes minus 3y, this becomes plus 4. Just like that. Couple of writing equation in slope-intercept form. These are even easier because there's two steps. Step 1, distribute 7/9 times x is quite simply 7/9 x. Plug this in the calculator. Use your calculator, use your calculator. 7/9 times negative 18 will give you negative 14. Now I need y equals, so I got to get rid of this negative 2. Add it to both sides, and you have your final y equals mx plus b. Y equals 7/9 x minus 12. Write an equation that's parallel to this, and you have a point. Well, we need our slope, which is negative a over b. So negative 6 over negative 4, our slope is 3/2. So this is where we go back to solving for b like we did earlier in this review. M, x, and y, plug it in here. Y equals mx plus b. 3/2 times 6 will give you 9. Got to get b by itself, so I subtract 9 from both sides and get negative 11. Put my m here, my b here. Y equals 3/2 x minus 11. 17 and 18, write an equation perpendicular. So if we are given a and b, our slope is -3 over -1 right here. So the slope of the equation they gave us, because that's all we care about, happens to be 3, or 3 over 1. When we're perpendicular, come down here, perpendicular, flip the fraction, change it from positive to negative, or change from negative to positive, whichever you need to. Have our m and x and y, and we're still solving for b. A lot of this is plug in x, y, and m and solve for b. Y equals mx plus b, multiply together, get -1/3, add it, and we have 4/3 equal b. So make sure you use the perpendicular slope, and what we found for b, y equals -1/3 x plus 4/3. Now it's going to have you graph. Now going back to graphing, when we finally get our equation, you know what, I'll get there. It's going to give you standard form, ax plus by equals c. So 4x minus 8y equals 16. What you can do is solve for y, or let's just use our shortcuts. -a over b, so -4 over -8 gives us 1/2 for our slope. C over b, 16 over -8, gives us -2 for our b, our y-intercept. So it should be y equals 1/2 x minus 2, right here. Start with your y-intercept. Go down to -2 and put a dot. From that dot, you will do your slope. Rise 1, run 2, dot. Rise 1, run 2, dot. With 3 dots, you have your straight line. This is pretty much exactly what the test will look like, and you notice that pretty much everything is 2 questions of the same thing, except for this and this, but everything else is 2 questions. So make sure you study and do really well on test.